Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. As Andrea. Today I wanted to do a palette bingo with my Coloured Raine eyeshadows because I haven't done a palette bingo in a while and I have a bunch of new singles that I bought recently, so I wanted to play around and have some fun. So the two palettes that I have the Queen of Hearts palette and I have Safari Raine. And I have 14 singles, which they're spread out over various magnetic palettes, so I can't show them all to you in one spot. But the way I structured this is the Coloured Raine was numbers 1 through 12, Safari Raine was 13 through 21, and then my single shadows were 22 through 35. And full disclosure, I did roll the numbers twice, because the first one, the shades were like exclusively from the Queen of Hearts palette, and I wanted a mix. I wanted to make sure I got at least one shade from the Queen of Heart, one shade from the Safari Raine, one shade from my single. So on my second pretty random roll, I got it, and I will add the little screen recording I took so that you can see the numbers that I chose, which are 13, 22, 19, 3, and 35. So we're gonna go in order. I'll show you. I already looked at these shades, so I'm a little nervous for this color story, I'm not gonna lie, but I'm gonna show you. We're gonna do swatches and then we're gonna figure out what I'm gonna do. So the first shade is number 13, which comes from the Safari Raine, and it's the first shade in the palette, which is Toucan. There's a swatch of that. Like a coppery orange. Then number 22 is actually one of my singles. It is in the shade Bay Breeze. I was saying before someone so rudely called me. This is the shade Bay Breeze, a lime green, which they don't look too bad together, but let's just wait and see what other shades we got. And then I was very excited about this actually. The next shade is number 19, which is also from the Safari Raine palette. And it is my favorite shade out of this palette, the shade Lioness. Oh, it is so soft. I have to be so careful with it. So there, look at how reflective, like Coloured Raine has some of the best eyeshadow formulas for metallics and shimmers that I've tried. They're so good. Number 3 is from the Queen of Hearts palette. It is this shade right here, Your Majesty. Actually, these shades are all going to work very nicely. It's this last one, I think, that's throwing me for a loop a little bit. The last one is the shade Malibu from my singles. So this is the color story. I got 0 mattes. So this is gonna be quite interesting. I think I have an idea of what I want to do. So my very rough idea is Bay Breeze and Malibu in the crease and outer corner areas. Then, let's see, then maybe Your Majesty and Lioness. Actually, Your Majesty and Toucan on the lid, and I'll use Lioness as the inner corner. We'll try it. I just don't even know. So okay, what I'm going to do, I'm going to start off, I'm just going to use this double-ended ABH brush from one of their palettes. I'm going to start off with this shade Bay Breeze. I'm actually quite excited because Bay Breeze and Malibu are two shades that I have never worn before. I'm going to do maybe, it's a little high. I'm going to do about the inner 2/3 of my transition area, and I'm not gonna, because they're shimmers, I'm not gonna really buff them out that much. I'm gonna go for a more defined eye shape, which is something that I've actually been doing more recently, and I like the way it looks. So clean off my brush, and then I'm going to go in with Malibu and finish the outer part of the transition. Those two shades are meeting is making a really pretty color. I think that's as good as it's gonna get as far as eye shape goes. So next we're gonna go in with the shade Your Majesty right here. That's what she said. I'm gonna go in with this It Cosmetics. Apparently I'm very popular today. So as I was saying, I'm going to take this It Cosmetics brush, and I'm going to take the shade Your Majesty, and I'm going to put that in my outer corner. Outer corner, maybe outer third of the lid, because I do want it to have enough space to blend with that Toucan shade as well. One thing that makes Coloured Raine, like these metallics and shimmers, so good is you don't need a glitter glue or to wet your brush to get them to lay down some pretty intense pigment. And there's not a lot of, well, not on these. On the shade Lioness, I usually do have a bit of fallout, but that's a different formula. That's how we're looking right now. So next, I'm just gonna take this like packing brush, and we're gonna go into the shade Toucan and do that all over the lid. I was a little nervous, but I feel like these shades are all complementing each other fairly well. And before I do my inner corner, I'm just going to take a little liner brush, and I'm gonna mirror what's on my crease and transition with my lower lash line. So just take some of that Bay Breeze, which is the green, pop it on the inner part, and then mix it and blend it with Malibu over towards the outer edge. Alrighty then, and now I'm just going to take my little pencil brush and dip into that shade Lioness and put that on the inner corner. Alrighty, I'm gonna do my eyeliner and mascara and then I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back with the finished look. So I finished it up. I put this Maybelline Striking Copper eyeliner in my lower rim because one, I'm trying to use it up because it's in my 20 favorites in 2020, but two, it goes really well with the Toucan and Your Majesty shades. Then I just did a black liner in my waterline, black liquid liner, mascara, and I used my Revolution lip gloss in Boudoir for my lips. Since my eyes are pretty bold and colorful, I didn't want my lip to take away from the eye look. But I am really happy with how this turned out. I'll try to get a little closer. That's what I love about palette bingos, because I love the way this turned out, and even though I love color, I probably would not have put these colors together on my own. So I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you enjoyed the way the look turned out. Coloured Raine is one of my favorite eyeshadow formulas, like I said, especially for the metallics because of how smooth and creamy they are and how shiny they are. And as you can see, I think I got a pretty cohesive, nice look, even though I didn't pull in any mattes. So I hear my kids crying because I think their video on YouTube ended. So I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you're staying safe and sane and healthy, and I'll talk to you again soon. Bye.